52 years old.
Yes.
And I'm proud to be 52.
Wow.
But at Pepsi and Aquafina, we love stories. When you see this band, it's not just here by mistake. It's hard work, dedication. It is a story. These guys at one point were working Monday to Monday. And I would see this guy and say, what if you fall sick? What happens to the band? And the guy says, you don't see him in places, I don't know what. And that is the story of hard work. Yeah? We're here to celebrate a story. These guys, I can tell you, and big shout out to MTN, because I remember, again, his story, I'll tell you. At one time, MTN, the biggest band in Uganda, apart from Afrigo band, Eagles production came and became a problem. And MTN grabbed them, pop, I was working for Airtel, you couldn't see Eagles production on anything else apart from MTN. And no wonder they're here, we got MTN. But again, we as Pepsi also there, we're seeing the story and how it's coming up. So as they inspire Afrigo band, Eagles production, and now the next of them is Abeeka band. At Cream, we were there in COVID. I was there, customer, room 69. That's how they started. We were there. Yeah? Then from there, who would forget Thursday night at Nexus? Rest in peace, Ivan. They brought Nexus to life every Thursday. And from there, and I keep telling you people, whether you're creative, whether you what, it's important to have some people who are clever, people who can manage you, and they had some people around them who would insist on price. You can never get these guys less than 5 million. I think now you've gone up to how much? Imagine the whole bar, a 20 million mukaga, Abeeka just there, you give them, literally working for them. But they stuck on their crowns. Make sure they invest in equipment. Make sure the sound is right. When they see their performance, the director puts in effort. And that is the story. And that's why we're here. And again, as a band, you see they've started releasing the album and what? They've started that. Akadok band have also released an album. That's the strength. That's how you inspire. And that's why we're here. And at Pepsi and Aquafina, of course, we shall always be supportive.
Thank you, sir.
Nice speech.
They have been working with Abeeka band for some time now, you know, and Tusker Malt as a brand really wants consumers to savor the finest. And Abeeka band
media houses, partners present, other stakeholders. My name is John Paul Mugwanya, the Promotions and Events Manager, Capital Radio Group. Capital Radio Group houses 3 brands, and that is Kiss FM, our urban youth, 18 to 24, and of course Beat FM, our Uganda station, and then of course Capital Radio, which is the flagship for Roots and Vibes. So this lovely evening, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to say, as Capital Radio Group, we are so much privileged to be a part of Roots and Vibes. Abeeka band, the first, and of course their first maiden concert, as they also celebrated 5 years. Capital has been here for quite about, we are clocking to 35 years. I think next year we'll be making 35. And that alone puts you in a position that even Abeeka, they have not actually been here for 5 years. Like Derek mentioned, that Abeeka band, we've seen them grow. And with talent, sometimes where you don't phase out within a year or 2 or 3 and making 5. And also beyond, that means you know what you own to. And definitely you have the objective, you have the target, and of course you know where you're taking your brand. As Capital Radio, we've worked closely with Abeeka band on several projects. The national reach where Capital goes, we worked with them in Fort Portal, Barara. We worked for them for our biggest promotions, big wedding. We've worked with them a couple of times in our supported partners, bar to bars and all that. So that alone gives us a point that why did we choose to work with Abeeka? It brings out closely that these are partners that we've worked with. You know, when you associate your brand with a brand, that definitely doesn't phase out. It becomes healthy throughout entirely, and when needs for support for each other, every single time, you always give it a priority. So as Capital Radio, we say, why not? When Abeeka approached, we say that guys we've worked with, they value our brand, they have added support to us. Why don't we still extend what we have to ensure that we make this a memorable experience? 3 things that we pointed out. One was Abeeka Band coming in to support the Ugandan live band talent. You know, at a certain point, we reached a point and said, when you listen about bands, you think it's those bands, they are frigos, the research bands, that quite. But Abeeka brought a live experience for these live bands in terms of the Ugandan talent. So that alone gave us a position to come through and support. One, that was first. 2, the listeners' demand. You know, the listeners' band sometimes is not brought by what is probably there, who is the partner, who is where. But what, like Derek mentioned, that every single time on a Monday, you know there is a Abeeka band at the villa, and you still come through entirely the whole year. So that month alone, whereby people feel like, yes, with the listeners' demand, where we feel they are part of our listeners, why don't we still get close to them and tell them, guys, there's another vibe coming up. It's a different experience. And that alone also positioned us to come through and support. 3, which is my last point, is about the experience as a radio, as a fast radio. You know, sometimes these bands, when they get together, especially Abeeka, as I speak, you get to see NBS on board, you get to see MTN on board, discounting a ticket from 50 to 30. And then we see Talent Africa hosting such an experience. That alone puts us in a position that why not Capital Radio? So us coming on board is also that experience that we want to create and also give back to our listener. And then as Capital Radio, we've pushed this for quite some good times, some good months, and we're still pushing. And what is still in for us is still to give out a couple of tickets. So our listeners, as we count down to Saturday, this Saturday, because sometimes when you say 2nd May, it sounds probably a month to come. But few days to go. Our listeners, please keep listening to Capital Radio. We still have quite a number of tickets to give out for you to come and have an experience. It is a band that we feel we are going to get a different feel and different experience because of the energy they have every single week. I believe this time round it's totally different. So we have a couple of tickets to give out across our airwaves. Digital platforms will have a few segments in a 2 or 3 points, which we'll share later. But please keep listening. We are set. It is Saturday, 2nd, and as Capital Radio, we look forward to seeing you on the D-Day. Come Saturday, 2nd May. Asante.
Thank you. Well said, Capital FM. Almost every reggae event I go to, find Capital FM. You guys, I thank you on my behalf because I do love reggae. It wasn't a question. I was just thanking you guys. I've been doing events. It's like Capital FM. Nice. Very good. All right. We'll get to our other partner, H&H Restaurant. Time to talk about food. APAS, DV Jemasi Pro, Jackie Chandiru, Joanita Kawalia, Rachel Magola, Dax Vibes, Levixon, Zigidi, and Henry Tigan will be performing with Abeeka Band on the day. Just let me know who you're excited to see, and then we'll take a little musical break and get to our second panel. And of course, we're waiting Katalekeka. This is also the time that you get to, in case you missed out anything. Men in suits, Abeeka Band, ladies and gentlemen. We're playing some Abeeka sound. Champion Jimmy Pages to Bugama, big up on yourself. Yes, sir. Kevin Sekasi, big up on yourself. Champion Michael Sebleman, Alan Okia, Champion Trevor, Dr. T. Abeeka Band, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. I don't know if we should start with the Abeeka Band. band, I think. You know, Alibi, how would you like to do this? We do start with the Abeeka band. We get to know them a little bit more. Alibi is my boss everywhere I go. He's doing so many things in the country. He's also your boss. Hi, thank you. All right, so we're going to know, who is who in Abeeka band, just a little bit of your story and what leads us to celebrating 5 years, the 2nd of May, Ndere Culture Center, also an interesting location. There are microphones around there. You feel free to pick up one and start chatting. So it'd be nice to get to know who is who in the band. Everybody always knows the homies, also translated as Abeeka. But since we're here today, let's get to know each one personally and a little bit of the Abeeka story.
Yes, hi. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I go by the name of, I was about to say Abeeka. I go by the name of Pages, aka Mr. Luwama. Yes, I'm part of the Abeeka band as the vocalist, and I'm so delighted to have you guys right here. And we're so happy to be unveiling the first concert from Abeeka band. We just want to be thankful to Talent Africa, Ali. Thank you so much, Aquafina, Singleton, you have Tusker Malt, that's my favorite drink. And you know what I say, Momo, yeah, we want to be thankful, H&H restaurant, so say I'm Kamawange. But we want to be thankful, but I would say much, but my friends have a couple of words to say.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Trevor Maruza, and I'm the keyboard player in the Abeeka band. I'm also proud, by the way, today the dream comes true. Okay, this is something that we dreamt about when we were beginning the Abeeka band, and now it's coming to pass. So I'm encouraging each and every one of you out there to come through for the show. We're excited, we are ready. Actually, we're born ready. So come through. You can't afford to miss because it will look really strange for people to say the show is amazing. Yet you don't have a clip, in your phone. Come, let's blast together and have fun. So see you there.
Hi everyone, my name is Kevin Yuji Sekasi, and I am the drummer of Abeeka band and music director of Abeeka band, and I'm proud to be part of this great team. And I'm even out of words because this is a dream come true. I want to say thank you to Talent Africa for partnering with us. Momo, MTN Momo, Singleton, Tusker, and Aquafina, and everyone else. Thank you so much for this day.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Michael Serino. I'm the guitar player at Abeeka band. I want to thank everyone, and especially our fans who have been following us since we started playing as Abeeka band. 5 years now. So we can't wait to see you on the 2nd of May. It's going to be a blast. Music non-stop.
Hi everyone, my name is Producer Alan, and I play the bass guitar in Abeeka band. I'm so happy that God has answered our prayers, guys. It has been long. We started this five years back, and the dream has come to be true now. That we're going to be able to have a concert, our own concert. So please come and support us, and we have fun. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Abeeka band. We are also from the media, from everybody. Just want to say thank you because at the end of the day, we're also very happy as a country that our taste of music gets to this kind of direction. Everywhere else in the world, people love live music. You come to Uganda, But you guys played a very big role to shaping what we like. And I love that today in Uganda, people love live band. They die for live band. So that is one of the stones that you put in our industry. And I'm very appreciative for that. You keep inspiring more so that, you know, Uganda can also have a great quality taste. It starts like this. We're working on it, you know? But thank you guys. All right, so we get to talk to MTN Momo. They've talked about MTN Momo. Everybody's thanking MTN Momo. Let's hear from MTN Momo. Or Momo from MTN.
Just come out and see what I stand for, basically. When we talk about authenticity, when we talk about craftsmanship, when we talk about experiences, memorable experiences, that is what we stand for as Just Come Out and as Singleton. We have been in a very good relationship, the team knows, since earlier this year as Just Come Out, and we've seen everything we stand for come to life through the different band nights where you have showed up, and we are grateful. So this is a relationship that we've started. It's a relationship that is not about to end. So it is a no-brainer that we are here today as anchor sponsors for Roots and Vibes. So we are very excited. Expect as consumers, expect to interact with our brands, with Just Come Out, with Singleton, as you enjoy live music on Saturday, 2nd May. I hope to see you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Abeeka Band, you're very well positioned. Everyone wants to last with you forever. I like the one now. Please talk to us.
Good evening, everyone, members of the media, our partners, artists, and the wider creative community. Thank you for being here at Talent Africa Group, the home of entertainment. Today is not just about launching this event or having the presser for this event, it's about celebrating a movement in culture, authenticity, and live music. At TAG, we believe that Uganda's music and cultural identity are amongst the strongest assets. And with Roots and Vibes, we're creating a platform that brings to life through real instruments, real talent, and real storytelling. That's why our partnership with Abeeka Band is so powerful. Abeeka represents the essence of what experience is all about: authentic sound, musical excellence, and a deep connection to culture. Together, we're building more than a concert. We're building a platform for artists to perform at a higher level, for brands to engage meaningfully, and for audience to experience something truly live and unforgettable. This is also about raising the standard in production and creativity and how we present Ugandan music to the world. To our partners and sponsors, thank you very much. This is an opportunity to align with something that has real cultural value. To the media, we count on you to help us tell this story. And to our audience, come ready to feel the music, connect with the culture, and experience something special. This is Roots and Vibes, where culture meets experience. See you all on Saturday. You can still get tickets on MTN ticketing, and I think the MC is going to give you a few more details about that.
Yeah, I can do that for sure. And again, thank you so much for always standing in with the people that do deserve, you know, being stood with, because at the end of the day, they may have the capacity, but not get people in the capacity to work with them. So I just want to thank all the partners that I work with the Abeeka Band, and the fact that, you know, when they say bubblegum music, this is the opposite of bubblegum music. So I don't know what it is. Cassava music? Not bubblegum. So, you know, people who love quality, this is where they go. And I've seen that the best in the country are how to support, or let's say in the region, because Talent Africa, with the production over time, and, you know, Singleton, Tasca, Aquafina, NBS TV, Afro Mobile, Capital FM, H&H Restaurant, Rusania. I told you guys to see a restaurant as an official sponsor of an event is a big plus, you know? So we do go and enjoy. Just a few details, but if you do have a couple of questions, we'll definitely take those while I go through the details of the event to the media people. This is your time to ask a few questions if you do have some, please.
Why?
You don't have a few questions? I have one for Muhumuza. Is there another?
Those of you that want to know,
if this is really a concern, I'm going to build an app, okay, and put a fee.
They might be having copyrights on what they
But you can search it up on the internet if you
I
need to.
joined the group in 2016 in the previous band, and we played for a couple of years. COVID came in, so we called each other up. So we had to link up and do something. Because twali tukuzeemuko and we had to move from the previous thing. So, and we started playing together in 2022, 2021 in COVID to make a wake band at Queen Hotel. That's when it started, and I carried to Jamaso. So I suggested to the group, why don't we call ourselves Abeeka? Abana Abeeka something. We were looking for something that can resonate and connect well with the people. Kubanga tuli Bannayuganda, we Ugandans, tulidde wano. So ne tumiitinga ku kigambo kimu, we call ourselves Abeeka. Abeeka loves playing African rhythms, Ugandan music as a group. So I think it connects well with the name, culture, in the first place. So that's the journey in brief.
The Church of God, people should go support just because of that alone. Why not support your homies? Supporting Abeeka, but also not just because the name is amazing, because they've actually done great work over the last 5 years. Before I let Billion.
Well, I still do production for different artists, but mainly I've been doing so much jingles and art. Yes.
What is in town?
You mean this side there is no money?
Yes, but still, that doesn't mean I don't need to support them because I have to support young talent.
That's why you left this side, because there is no money?
Well, not really. Your side, there's a vocal, there's a cattle, and support other young coming up producers as well.
So you played for
but do you miss your old friends like Bobby Wine, the one you used to work with?
Sorry?
Do you miss your old friends like Bobby Wine?
Yes, I do miss them.
You call them to support you on your concerts. You call your old friends you used to work with.
I'm calling all my old friends. Please come back. Bobby,
okay,
Bebe Cool, and Juliana, and Jamal, Aziz, and so many other artists. Please come and support us.
When you were still a producer,
yes, please.
How did you find those people?
When you say when, and
when you are doing this music of ours,
yes, please.
Not commercials.
Yes, please.
How did you feel working with those people?
It was quite a good experience working with so many other artists. Though it wasn't so easy, but I'm so humbled and happy that I helped so many artists in this country. Thank you so much.
The beauty is Abeeka Band is still making
part of the surprises of the concert. Okay, I think I saw it in an interview. Part of the surprises is going to be new music, and quite a lot of new music. I've been lucky to listen to some of these songs you have released, and I would just want to know why now for the new music.
I guess.
I'd only say, why not now? I mean, there's no perfect timing. Music is like food to the ear, so anytime you can release music, but it's only perfect that we're having a concert and music is coming out as well. So it's only beautiful, but there's no reason why not now.
All right. You're there on the first panel. If you could also come here and join us. All right. Took some group photos, I think, now.